Hey, we on another episode of
Back.
We Talk Footy with the
Got a
boy,
host today.
with the boy David Paniagua, your boy Aaron, and we got a guest today, our good
Jay.
friend all the way from fucking Manchester United, England,
From Manchester United.
Zambia, our brother Jay Desai.
What's going on? What's going on,
Introduce
boys?
yourself, Jay.
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? Appreciate y'all having me on here. We tried.
Sure.
Huh?
For sure.
Yeah. We tried this once before, but technical difficulties.
Yeah,
We here.
but we here. We're gonna,
About to talk some footy though.
you
You already know
know,
what this podcast is all about. We talk footy.
Shit.
Back,
I
guys.
thought we were talking about hockey.
we're gonna talk about some good points and all this and that. But first off, appreciate the love.
Of course.
You know, on the episodes previous to this one, you know, we're just starting out. We're gonna get better and better as the time goes. We'll have videos soon. Be on the lookout for that.
I keep supporting.
And yeah, but today's episode, you know, we're gonna talk about the recently new draws that came out for Champions League, and we'll get into Europa as well. But
You know,
Champions
I mean,
League.
We have to get into Europa. How else am I gonna have any points to say on the podcast?
Oh yeah, he's a Manchester United fan over here. But yeah, Champions League first, the main ones that we saw that are going to be very difficult, and they're all good games and
They're all great.
respectively their ways. But first one we have is Benfica Inter. As we go, we're also going to choose which teams we think are going to go through. So we got Benfica Inter, the first one, Real Madrid Chelsea, Napoli Milan, City Bayern, and what was the other one? That was it? Is there one more?
No, it was just 4 games.
Oh, 4 games. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was locking the second leg. But yeah, those 4 games. What do you think about Benfica Inter tie?
Ooh, and we all made a list right here, picking our teams or who's gonna go through. So yeah, Benfica Inter. I have Benfica going through. Now I haven't seen them play at all this season, but I did see a little stat somewhere that they were, I think, top of the league right now, and they were on a good run. I forgot what was their streak that they were going, but even in the Champions League, I don't think they really lost many games in it.
Were they in Barca's group? Yeah, right. It was Barca, them, and
No, we had Inter, Bayern, and some other team. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, and for that game, I have Benfica going through.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I agree with Benfica as well. They just play the games I have seen. They play very good football. They pass the ball, you know, good and on point. And
They
they're
absolutely thrashed Club
on Club Bridge, the Belgium team. Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah, 7-1 in aggregate.
7-1 on aggregate, so they're good. They have a good striker in Gonzalo Ramos, who was in the World Cup back last year. So yeah,
They've been winning a lot of their games. Look at that.
yeah, they're very good. They've tied against Sporting.
They're winning.
Yeah, they're basically winning, and then I think also
They're in first in the league.
yeah, in their league they're also
are.
first and all that stuff. So I feel like Benfica would be there, and then Inter side,
Look, they were in the group with all PSG and Juventus.
And they won it.
yeah. Okay, so yeah,
Same
Well,
points.
undefeated,
Tied.
tied 2-1-4. Yeah.
Still though.
That is. Oh, I remember that because it was like people were talking about it how PSG came out in second then to Benfica, but
How did they do that? Because everything was the same.
it came down to discipline. So I
Oh, the
think
cards.
yeah, PSG had more yellow cards.
That's
than
whack.
Benfica.
Dude, that's
why
insane. But
Benfica-
imagine like the entire stat line is like
Yeah, I
that.
know. The goals away, goals
Yeah.
against, like they were tied in everything, and it came down to who had more yellow cards on the team. So,
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's an easy one for me. I think Benfica's go through.
banger of a game.
Inter, it's alright, but what's the next game that we
Man
have?
City versus Bayern.
That one is gonna.
That one was tough for me to pick when we were making the list. That was the last one, and that's why it took me a little while because I was really thinking about that game. It's gonna be a great game, but I think Bayern are gonna go through. Just barely though. It's gonna be a very close game, but I have Bayern going through. I think they have the edge over City, especially this year because Bayern have a good squad, and now they got Sadio Mane back. So,
Oh yeah.
and Sadio Mane is really good.
Yeah, in all honesty, no bias or anything. I think Bayern is going to go through, but at the same time, it's going to be a great first, second leg. Both matches are going to be awesome.
Of course, a Man United fan doesn't want City to go through.
Another
See,
point.
this draw is just so, I think it was so evenly matched out. I had to pick off a bias.
Another point is that Joao Cancelo is going to play against his whole team.
I thought he couldn't play it because he.
No, he can.
They took that rule off, right?
Yeah, I think they took the rule off. So now, where you if you get transferred mid-season to another team that is in the Champions League and you face each other, you can't play them. But I think they took it off. So yeah, Joao Cancelo, if he does play, I think he is going to play. I heard that he was going to play, but it's going to be a good
I mean,
time.
that's how football is, though. I mean, how many players have we seen go up against their old clubs?
Yeah, that's true.
How many players have we seen transfers directly to their rivals?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. So that's the thing about the sport.
That's going to be a good one.
It is going to be interesting, though, for him to go.
But I do also have Bayern going through. I
Bayern,
just feel
yeah.
Bayern,
Yeah.
tactically, they're going to outplay City by a little. That's how I feel. Unless you have Haaland scoring a hat-trick, but through that defense, you have Upamecano, you have, who's the other center back? Pavard plays center back, and then you got Davies, and then it's Cancelo. And then you got, the elite. That guy, that back line, I don't know. It's going to be hard to get back.
Alfonso Davis back there.
And then you have Kimmich.
Sane.
And you have
It's all
Kimmich,
good.
Goretzka in the midfield.
I saw
Yeah.
a picture like them against PSG, and then the subs that they made, and you saw the subs that Bayern made versus the ones PSG made in that second leg. It was like, holy crap! They brought in Sané, Mane, and Gnabry. That was Bayern's three, and I was like, damn, dude, to have those type of players just come out the bench and then like get
I'm
put in
saying.
the team.
A bench
Like,
counts.
holy fuck, dude, that bench is. Bayern have a team. I mean, so does Man City, but not to the level that Bayern have. Like,
Exactly. You have
Bayern
what?
players
Grealish on the bench.
Yeah.
He's been doing all right.
Who else is
He's
on the
okay.
bench? That's good. I mean, that's pretty much it. Winger wise, Foden. Foden plays on the bench.
Yeah.
True.
Plays on the bench.
Yeah, I mean that's where he's been playing on. Man, been playing on the bench recently. He hasn't played that much, but yeah,
Nah, but those Bayern players are definitely physical, and they're already used to that.
And you got
a team like City, especially playing the Premier League, that's physical. Like that ain't gonna be nothing to Bayern.
and also you got a mastermind in Thomas Mueller, where he's just a fucking class act in that back. False what he plays a 10 or 9 behind the striker, just fucking demolishes everybody. But yeah, Bayern I say wins 3-2 on aggregate.
Okay, 3-2. Ooh, I need to think about the aggregate.
And I feel like it's gonna be 1-1 in where are they playing? City first or Bayern? In
City first.
City.
and then it's gonna be 2-1 in Munich.
Huh.
That's good.
Or you can also go. It's going to be a high scoring game like City and
I
Madrid
don't think
last
it's going to be a
season.
high scoring game.
I don't think either.
I
That's
see it being a high scoring game.
I don't
or
think
something.
because of just Bayern's defense.
I don't see it being a high scoring game. So I think 3-2 is a very fair aggregate.
You could also say 2-2 and in penalties Bayern wins it. It's just that close where you don't know where you can.
But that's what I'm saying, that when I saw the draw, I had to pick off a bias because you just don't know in this matchup.
That's going to be a good one. What do you think, mate? It's hard. It's hard.
I say 5-3 Bayern.
5-3.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bayern defense is good, but dude, the goals that they can score also, like,
yeah. I mean,
It's-
Bayern.
it's crazy, man.
If you look at Bayern, yeah, he has a point too. If you look at
Yes.
Bayern looks like
especially at home,
complete
I can see them pulling off a 2-0 or 2-2 or a 2-1 at City, but I can also see them coming back at home and scoring 3 goals on them as well,
yeah.
making it 5 on aggregate for them.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
And
I
then
can
City at Germany, I can see them scoring maybe 1 goal again, maybe 2 at most, but it's going to be tough to me. I say 5-3 Bayern.
Yeah, well, that he has a good point too.
Yeah.
Because 5-3 at Bayern. I don't know. I feel like that's gonna
I
be
still don't think it's going to be too
high scoring.
high. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too high.
I mean, then again, you do have Jan Sommer as a fucking keeper over there, and dude, I'm just saying, Bayern's probably out of all the teams that are left in Europe playing is the most complete team from goalkeeper all the way up to the striker
It's a
position.
striker.
And they're doing with, like, let's say, not a Lewandowski type caliber player. It's Choupo-Moting. No offense to him, but like you have the Haalands, you have the Lewans, you have the Benzes, you have the Mbappes, but then you got Choupo-Moting scoring what 20 plus goals in all competition. So it's
Been
like,
doing good this season.
so I feel like that they're the most complete team from goalkeeper all the way up to the striker position.
Yeah, I mean, but it was a tough. Hey, did you already say how? What was the
Yeah,
game?
Bayern.
Well, how much?
I agreed with 3-2.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too high scoring of a game. I think Bayern is just going to pull through 3-2, win on aggregate.
Okay. Next game, Real Madrid, Chelsea.
Third year in a row for the.
Oh, my third year in a row.
We've
And
drawn them.
I see Real Madrid beating them again.
Most definitely Madrid.
For a third year in a row, I see Madrid winning.
Most definitely.
Congratulations,
Well, second year
Buffalo.
in a row.
I was fucking pissed off thinking about it the other day at work. I was like, man, Real Madrid again making it to another semifinal, and Barcelona over here struggling their ass off. And it fucking sucks, man, because Real Madrid be pulling off a semifinal or a final every fucking season of the Champions League, and I hate it, but I also give them props.
It's football.
Anything can happen,
I know,
honestly,
It's
but
football.
But they still do it every year though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every fucking year, they're always there. Come on now. And they're gonna do it again. Chelsea have a good team, but dude, what was 2-2 versus Everton?
Yeah, I still
Was
think
it-
Chelsea is.
They still need time. They're not ready.
I was seeing a stat, and when Madrid gets to this point, they haven't lost. They haven't been knocked out since 2004. Like that's the in this phase right now where that was
well,
it
This is
Quar-
quarters.
quarters. If when they hit quarters, they never get knocked out. They win it all. That's since 2004.
Well, I don't see them winning it this year.
I feel like if we're making early predictions right now for the final, I feel like it's gonna be a Madrid Bayern final.
that can't happen.
Oh, they're on the same side.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like it's gonna be a shit final then.
No,
The semifinal.
Oh, I did see that one
One
of
a bracket.
yeah.
Well, but first let's finish
Okay,
the
okay,
games
okay,
off, and we'll get to that.
Okay, so Madrid, how much do you say they're winning?
Real Madrid would.
I say 3-1 on aggregate.
4-2.
Oh, that
4-2 Madrid.
I can also see it, but I could.
4-2 Madrid because I feel like
Madrid's defense is struggling a lot.
Well-
Not a lot, but like a good amount.
I say 4-1. I'm close to that, but I say 4-1.
Yeah, but then I also see Chelsea just absolutely getting shitted on.
Yeah, that's why 4-1.
Yeah.
Chelsea
From-
will probably score.
Yeah,
one,
4-2, 4-1, anything.
5-1.
3-1.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
say Real Madrid are gonna.
Okay.
Easy.
I think it's just gonna be a domination.
Yeah, that we didn't have too much to say about.
All right, next.
Milan Napoli.
Milan,
Napoli is Napoli. They have
Napoli
a great
easy.
fucking season. I think Napoli are going through. Bless you. For sure, Napoli are going through on that.
Yeah, Napoli easy. Even though I'm a Milan fan, that's my Italian team,
Yeah.
but I go
Yeah,
Napoli.
I like Milan too.
Napoli 4-0. Or maybe 4-1.
These are two teams that I haven't really watched too much.
Oh,
Same.
bro, Napoli. But
Napoli
still,
have an incredible season. Man.
they're like 16 point clear of first place.
Really.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like probably they already won the title
Yeah,
basically.
they
Yeah.
already won the league. Now it's like
First time in like
focus on
years.
Champions League. Going up against Milan, they're already familiar with Milan.
Yeah, and
You know,
Milan is.
they've been slowly building over the last couple.
Oh yeah, they have
Like,
good.
they've been creeping up slowly.
Like that Georgian guy they got,
Yeah.
Kvaratskhelia or whatever how you pronounce his name. He's a fucking baller. So and then Osimhen, baller. So they got good players. I feel like Napoli's gonna win. I say 4-1. 4-1.
4-1.
I say 5-0 Napoli.
5-0 and damn.
Like I said, I don't watch either team. I guess from what y'all are saying, it sounds like Napoli is just going to destroy.
I mean, Milan
Absolutely destroyed.
Milan tied versus Tottenham. But no, they beat Tottenham 1-0.
Yeah, but and then
over both legs.
and then they tied at home.
Yeah.
I mean, and Tottenham are
wasn't-
fucking shit.
Yeah, they struggled.
And still, Milan still had its struggling moments against Tottenham too.
Right.
You know, it's just Tottenham couldn't capitalize. If not, we'll see Tottenham versus Napoli, and even then, Napoli would destroy.
I will
Right.
just to put it in perspective right now. Milan is losing at half 2-1 at Udinese.
Yeah,
and
it's- Napoli are gonna. That's why I said 5-0, bro. And Napoli are 16 points clear right now, and Milan are losing 2-1 to Udinese.
Yeah,
Bro,
no, 18 points clear. They're
18 points.
68 points to Inter's 50, who's second,
damn, dude.
Hmm.
and then Lazio with 49, and then Milan is in fourth with 48.
Napoli by far is gonna win.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
So
yeah, the
that
final.
is the final.
Getting to it because you said you wanted a Madrid Bayern. Can't happen.
okay,
because
Madrid
now-
Bayern semi then.
It's gonna be a great semi-final, but then, do y'all really think the other side can even put up against the Real Madrid or Bayern?
I can
going
only
through?
see
Ma-
a Napoli
yeah.
doing that. That's it.
That,
Yeah.
Do you think Napoli can hold up both
Mm,
teams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say maybe, and we'll probably be controversial. I feel like they'll get lucky, one of them two. If
Really?
Napoli and Madrid or Bayern meet in the final, I feel like Bayern or Madrid are gonna get lucky on some rebound, on something that's
Maybe a
gonna pen that goes their way. That's not really a clear pen.
some controversy.
Yeah.
Like we see that all so much.
But now, if we're talking real football, I feel like Napoli can stand up there with those two giants.
Mm.
They can.
Yeah. They have everything that it takes to stand up against them. And I can see because Napoli goes through and then against Benfica. So Napoli, Benfica, we're doing early predictions. Napoli, Benfica, like Napoli definitely will still beat Benfica to me. I can see Napoli beating Benfica. Real Madrid, Bayern. Now that is a good ass game. Real Madrid versus Bayern. I think. I don't know, dude.
Real Madrid, Bayern.
If it's Real Madrid, Bayern semifinal.
I think Real Madrid.
Really?
Mhm.
I think Bayern.
I feel like Madrid is just that team right now.
Europe wise, yes, but league wise, no.
League wise,
I don't know why it's
Yeah.
struggling so much with the league, but that's a different conversation.
league wise, they're not doing so good at the moment. They've been
all
struggling.
over Europe right now. Madrid is.
It's a top dog.
They have a great run in the Champions League for the last couple of years.
That'll be what we won it last year, right? Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be second year in a row. If we do win it,
Yeah.
goes back to back 3 times already again.
Oh my
Dang.
god, dude! If they
That's tough.
three-peat again, oh my god.
But yeah, I say Madrid Napoli in the final. Madrid
Oh.
wins on pens.
I think this is Bayern's year. I think Bayern are gonna win it.
All right.
I would be happy with Napoli winning it as well. Anyone but Madrid. Anyone but. But I can see Napoli can make the final and they can put up a good fight, but I think Bayern. It's Bayern's year. Bayern
Okay,
have a good team.
okay. Let's flip it to the Europa
So
League.
the Europa.
League.
Obviously we got some.
because we fucking lost.
We got some good, ties that I like to think. We got Feyenoord, Roma, Juventus, Sporting, United Sevilla, and Leverkusen versus Union Saint what?
Chelsea.
Gigliosi. Very good ties.
First game,
Gilloy.
I got Roma going through against.
I got Roma too.
Feyenoord.
yeah,
The Mexican striker Santi Jimenez is on there.
I got Roma too.
Yeah, I got Roma as well.
Roma's very consistent. They're very consistent.
Yeah, and they got Moa as a coach, so Mourinho's gonna bring the best out of that team.
Yeah.
And Juventus Sporting.
That's gonna be a good game.
I
But
I feel like Juventus experience.
Yeah, I got Juve.
I got Juventus as well going.
Yeah, Juventus experience is just gonna come out and show. And then,
Didn't Pogba get injured again? Just
yeah,
recently?
so he's not playing. I think he's
Yeah, I saw that.
like again. He was only back for like 2-3 weeks or something.
Yeah, he got injured, so he's done
And then
for.
he got into trouble.
Yeah, with like something.
Suspended him for like a game.
I'm glad we got rid of him. Good riddance.
Really?
Good riddance. I was so happy we got rid of him because I feel like he had a lot to do with the discipline that was in the locker room. Right? Football at United was more about showing off than it was about playing. It was how do I play and look good instead of go out there and win points, score goals, you know.
That's true. That is true. Man United was going through that.
And so it was just a lot of like his behavior and stuff that he like just would, outlash and stuff. And I think that's what it kind of rubbed off on Jesse Lingard. He had a lot of potential and he ended up showing it when he was at West Ham. But I was glad we got rid of.
Yeah, it was rubbing on the whole team. Like everyone was just trying to worry more about, I guess, being famous and like being trendy and stuff instead of actually.
It was
focusing
too much
on the
pretty
game.
football.
And Eric Ten Hag right now is obviously getting to the best of them.
Oh yeah,
and bringing out that football side now and Man United and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got United. What, Sevilla?
So United, Sevilla. You had Juve.
Yeah, I had Juve winning.
David had Juve. I had Juve. United, Sevilla. I gotta go with my boys.
Very good tie. I feel like Sevilla is basically the Madrid of the Europa, because they'd be doing shit in the league, but somehow they end up being in the finals.
Well, they're in it all every year.
Europa, yeah. But I do have United going through. Based on performance-wise and how they're playing, United just looks unstoppable. Is Casemiro playing for, or is he suspended for?
Oh no, he's
Or is that suspension for the?
That's suspended for
English in the England, any England games or in the Prem games?
Prem, I think. It's Prem.
Well, if they do have Casemiro, they do have a good chance, because United looks very informed, especially when Casemiro's orchestrating that whole midfield and team up front.
Maestro.
Sevilla, on the other hand, they got good players, but they just got a coach that can't, coach them properly. And they're just going through a lot of fucking financial shit, too. So I feel like that shit just, fucking them up.
Right.
But I say United wins. I want to go 3-1 on aggregate, me personally. And I say Rashford, brace, and then maybe Weghorst or Bruno Fernandes.
I could see a smooth 3-1, maybe like a 4-2.
Yeah.
Something not too high scoring, but it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting.
And they're playing in Sevilla first and then United?
No, we played Old Trafford first.
Old Trafford first and then in Sevilla. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like, away goals don't count, so that's good.
And y'all were I think y'all were talking about it. Was it last episode or the episode before that about the away goals? I like it too. I like that they don't do the away goals thing anymore. It's just raw aggregate.
Yeah. Because I feel like away goals just made it difficult for the team, like let's say that, because it's just either you park the bus.
Yeah, it was so easy. You just defend.
Yeah, you like score your 2 goals away, and then you just park the bus at home.
Yeah, you defend.
And it's not fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in some sense, I agree that they did bring back, or they did take off the away goal rule, because now there's been good games. Like you see Madrid last year.
I was skeptical about it too, because at the same time, the team that's down.
Yeah. Has to score 3 goals in order to advance and shit like that.
Yeah, at that point they have nothing to lose. Yeah, and that's when we see a lot of great football come out of the smaller teams.
Yeah, so now it's just it's very good, because seeing this, it's like, oh, they actually have to try. They actually have to go over there and
both legs.
Yeah, you have to try both ball legs. Out and shit. Yeah.
It's not just a one-legged. It's not just a one.
Prediction on the United Sevilla game.
I have Man United going through.
How much?
Shit. I don't know, like 3-0, 4-0 probably. Maybe 5. I mean, they absolutely thrashed Betis. And Sevilla aren't really doing good in the league either. And Man United's been doing good. They have quick players, strong players. Like, yeah, I see Man United thrashing Sevilla.
Okay. All right. So what about the Leverkusen versus Union Saint?
I picked Union Saint to go through.
Surprised.
Why? Where'd y'all go?
I don't even have. I have no
I went
idea.
Leverkusen.
I picked Leverkusen.
Leverkusen.
Yeah,
too?
the Xabi Alonso team.
Man, the only reason I picked them is because Union Saint they went up against Union Berlin.
Oh, and then
from
they're like,
Germany,
second.
and they beat Union Berlin by I don't know how much. I don't know why it's not loading. We'll see here. It was 6-3 on aggregate, and Union Berlin is like what, third place
And
in the Bundesliga,
yeah.
and they were at one point in first place for some time, and then they dropped points. Now they're in third place, and this team right here just came and fucking beat them 6-3 on aggregate. I feel like they can do that against Leverkusen too. That's gonna be my dark horse.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
That'll be my dark horse.
I just think Xabi Alonso's too good. Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, I mean I just wanted an underdog, so I'm going with them. But Leverkusen also has a good team.
I say Leverkusen wins it in penalties. But I get 2-2 though.
Yeah.
I feel like the Europa League games go more into penalties than the actual Champions League games.
Just look at who's playing each other.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
mean, Sporting and fucking Arsenal the other day. Crazy.
It's pathetic.
Yeah, Arsenal went. It's funny.
Look, to be fair, they have a lot more to gain from just focusing on the league, anyways.
Yeah.
They have a lot more to gain with
That's
the Prem right now. So
But to give up everything just to win a
No, it would have
also
been.
true.
It's nice to like if you would have
It's
won.
also
They would have
true.
won 2 trophies. It's like okay, Arteta's ball is
They
actually
lost the FA, they lost the Caballero Cup, they lost
the Europa.
the Europa. That they can win the league, but Man City are still close, so they can still bottle it and lose it.
Arsenal is on their toes right now.
They don't want to be like a Liverpool from last year when they were in 4 finals and they lost all of them. I think they only won 1. So we don't want
that was a beautiful final. last year.
Oh mate, it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
If only
fuck that.
Bucko was here.
I don't have any other jersey except for United, so I wore it to when me and Aaron remember when we
Yeah, it
went
was
to go
me, you,
watch?
and my sister.
I got into the car. I was like, I'm wearing my Madrid jersey, and it was my United one.
And it said Ronaldo.
Yeah, but even the Europa League games are going to be pretty interesting. I'm not going to watch them though.
I'll probably watch one because they're on Thursdays. So.
I'll probably
I
watch
will
the Man
most
United.
definitely be watching on Thursdays.
But then, I think it's going to be, if I saw the bracket correctly, it would be the winner of Man United versus the winner of Juventus or Sporting. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So it would be Man United versus Juventus in the semifinal, which that would be a great game. And it would probably be Roma versus either Leverkusen or Union, which would be another good game.
right.
So, damn, it's gonna be good. Juventus versus Man United.
That would be really good.
That's gonna be a good team. That's a good game.
That'd be a really good semifinal.
Who do you think would go through? Man United, of course.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
But,
you're right.
Yeah, genuinely.
Whoever wins from Juventus Sporting goes against United Sevilla.
Yep.
But yeah, seriously, United. We have a very strong squad. I feel like the league isn't our top priority. Yes, we want to continue to play well in the league because we want to continue to hold our Champions League spot. But
So
at the
I
same-
guess they're more focused probably on top 4.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
Which-
and third is we're hanging on to third. If we play well enough, we can catch up to City at second. We can try and gain second, if anything, right? And I also feel like the only way that I see us even gaining second is if there isn't a huge battle towards the end of the season between City and Arsenal. Because if that starts going back and forth, Who knows?
That's gonna be a really good game. I think. It's gonna be. I have Juventus making it to the final. Yeah, I think they'll beat Man United.
I say United.
Yeah,
United
I say
Leverkusen.
United.
United Leverkusen.
We're very very strong run. You know, after winning the.
You said United Leverkusen. I say United versus Roma.
Oh yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
not United Roma. Fuck it. I say Juventus versus Roma.
You're United Roma. Never mind. Yeah, United Roma. No, I didn't know. Choosing something else. No, United Roma for sure.
So that's the bracket.
That's the final.
That would be the final, because the other side of the bracket would be the winner of
Leverkusen
these
and
two versus these two.
Yeah. United Roma.
yeah,
You
United.
think it would be United
Yeah,
Roma?
United Roma.
Juventus Roma.
And I say Roma wins it.
Roma over United. This is the first time I've ever seen you ride with us this long, and you drop us at the final.
I just feel like Roma mentally they could probably,
I see Roma.
because you got
winning.
Mourinho
Yeah.
just off
Oh
Mourinho.
yeah.
I feel like that just gives them a lot of
And
boost.
it's
But also we have to wait because let's see if they actually get past Feyenoord. Because you can also go Feyenoord is gonna surprise.
dude,
Because Roma is very inconsistent sometimes. They start off good and then they just fall down.
and Mourinho hasn't faced United since our split, has he?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I
he
don't
has.
think so. So it could be a little bit of
Yeah. Hey,
bad blood type of situation there. He wants to go.
I just say that's that. But Roma United, Roma wins 2-1.
Juventus Roma. Roma wins on penalties.
So we're going all Italian final.
All Italian.
All Italian final.
Yeah, we got Napoli in the Champions League.
Yeah, versus Bayern. And then Juventus Roma.
Well, for you, that's a Roma.
That's great. I picked 3 Italian teams making finals.
I say 2. Real
Yeah.
Madrid, Napoli, and then United Roma.
But these are all predictions. Football is football. We will see. It's gonna be interesting. Interesting next couple weeks.
But yeah.